him. He's not interested in talking to you. He's trying to
I'm just asking questions.
Everybody, do not talk to this guy. He's about gotcha questions.
All right, Jeff Hunt, outside of the Colorado State Capitol, here for another anti-Trump protest, where it is as cold as these people's hearts are for limited government. The communists are back. Tell me what your flag says.
It says fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Hell yeah.
All right, tell me why you don't like Donald Trump.
Because he's a jerk and he spreads hate in America.
You don't think that sign's hateful? Hi, I'm Jeff with 710 KNUS. Tell me what your sign says.
No kings here. No Musk. No Trump.
What has he done that makes you think he's a king?
Everything he does is mostly his behavior. He's trying to take control.
But nothing in particular?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
World War III is already happening.
I mean, do you think it was fair for the women to have men participating in women's sports?
Well, I don't think they're men. I think they're women.
So what is a woman?
A woman who identifies as a woman.
That's what makes, there's no biological requirement for someone to be a woman?
I don't think so.
Do you believe that felons should be able to vote?
I'm done with the interview. Thank you.
1,550 insurrectionists from January 6th that were pardoned. They should all be in jail as well. So if you're going to jail people for specific crimes, jail them all.
Do you think everybody that was prosecuted on January 6th deserves to be in prison, even those that were nonviolent, those that just kind of walked around, that type of thing?
Excuse me, 5 police officers lost their lives. That was not nonviolent. Yes, they all belong in jail. Yes.
They didn't directly kill, some of them didn't directly kill anybody.
They're accessories to murder. They were there.
So I'm just going to ask you, would you then hold anyone that went to a BLM riot an accessory to murder if someone died during a BLM riot?
There are women who are dying because they can't make that, they don't want to make that decision and go to prison for it because it may not be at the point where that woman is going to die until it just happens out in the parking lot or whatever. So I'm sorry, but it's not okay. It's not okay to take that away from doctors.
It's not okay for a woman to die, right?
Yeah.
So is it okay then for the child to die?
So if it's going to kill the woman, yes.
But if it's not, then we should protect the life of the child. Jeff Hunt here at another anti-Trump rally, right in the middle of it, and a lot less Mexican flags this time around. So tell me what you think they've done that's unconstitutional.
Well, there's so much. Where do you start?
Hi, my name is Kirsten, and I'm marching for our democracy.
Yeah. So, what has Donald Trump done that threatens democracy, you think?
Everything. I mean, he's going against the LGBTQ plus community, which is what I'm a part of. He's going against my immigrant neighbors. He's going against the other teachers and our safety in the schools, everything.
So tell me what rights you think have been threatened.
My rights to do this, my voting rights, my rights to protect the people as a teacher. Like if ICE comes into my school, I'm not giving my kids up. I think our rights to have a full democracy is being.
So you're a teacher?
I'm a teacher. Yep.
And I mean, you said your rights to do this, right to protest?
Yeah.
Right. Have been threatened?
Speech, freedom of speech. He's trying to go after the First Amendment, and that's just not it. That's just not it.
How so? How did he go after the First Amendment?
That's part of Project 2025. He doesn't want us to be able to do things like this. And
you remember he was kicked off social media platforms. Don't you think he has sympathy towards being banned?
No. I don't think he has sympathy for anything. Yeah, I don't think he has sympathy. I think he's a psychopath. I think he doesn't have sympathy for anybody.
Donald Trump's a psychopath.
So, yeah, I really do think so.
You want public execution of Donald Trump and Elon Musk?
Yes, please.
This is what democracy.
We don't want your cis kids to be trans. We want your trans kids to survive.
Are you concerned that trans kids aren't going to survive?
concerned that trans kids aren't going to survive, that there's a lot of dangerous laws about them, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of laws?
Okay, I actually don't want to. Thanks.
And the executive orders, huh?
Yes. Executive orders were never meant to run our government.
Did you protest when Biden had executive orders?
No.
It says, fuck the fucking fuckers.
Now, why don't you like the fuckers?
Well, they're destroying our economy. They are taking rights away from people. They're not taking Russia seriously. And I mean, it's how many more things we have to talk about? It gets.
Which rights have you lost so far?
Well, my sister, for one, she works with trying to get people citizenship, and so she's lost part of her job trying to get real people, Americans, a right to be.
She works for the government?
She works, nonprofit. Yeah.
But so she lost her job as a result of the cuts in funding, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Tell me what your sign says.
It says President Elon is a Nazi.
And what has he done that makes him a Nazi?
We all knew exactly what he did. If he doesn't want to admit it, it was certainly a Nazi salute, and I don't support it, and I don't think anybody else should either.
So, just recently he called on Germany to strengthen its free speech laws. Is that Nazi-like?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm familiar with 710K in US, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
But the system is broken. It took me 27 years to become a citizen. I think the system is broken.
Protect our workers, government workers, federal workers, whatever it is.
And tell me what you think they need to be protected from.
They need to be protected from Trump and Musk.
And are you guys federal workers?
Yes, we are.
And what have they been doing that's concerning to you?
They're firing people, firing probationary workers, threatening changes.
Taking away our benefits, doing a bunch of stuff. I have 4 trainees that are potentially going to be fired tomorrow. And I definitely don't want that to happen, but it's probably going to happen.
Do you think that the president has the right to do this?
No, absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because it's not the rule of law. There's checks and balances in our government.
Who has the right to fire a federal employee?
Basically, it has to go through the channels as far as that goes, and it depends on supervisors and HR and all of that type of stuff.
Why don't you like Christians?
I do like Christians. In fact, I am one.
Yeah?
But I'm not a Christian nationalist.
You don't think that Christianity should influence our laws?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
How about thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not steal, those types of things?
Oh my God. Get the fuck away from me.
Tell me what your sign says.
It says that the Holocaust started with a mass deportation.
Do you believe in any type of deportations?
I do not, no.
So totally open borders?
I think everybody has a right to live in this country.
There shouldn't be so much money concentrated at the top.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious to me.
Were you against that even on the Democrat progressive sides?
What's up? Oh yeah,
Against billionaires?
definitely. I think absolutely.
So like George Soros and those types of
Absolutely, yeah. I don't think
Jared Polis.
that much. Yeah, I agree.
Tell me what you think is happening that leads the flag to be upside down.
Well, our departments that run our country are being decimated. People are losing their jobs. Elon Musk has a band of marauders going in to steal all of our information, and Trump doesn't care.
What are you concerned he's going to do with that information?
I don't know, doesn't matter what he's going to do. He shouldn't have it. He shouldn't know my social security number. I haven't given it to him. He's not.
Did you ever sign up for PayPal?
I'm not interested in talking to you.
Okay.
You're an
But-
asshole.
Okay.
Do not talk to this person. He's not interested in your answers. He's doing gotcha questions to our protest. Do not listen to this person. Do not talk to him. Oh, you're such a nice guy saying so calm. Do not talk to this person.
Oh, is he a fascist?
He's a fascist. He's interested only in doing gotchas with you. He's not interested in being here to protect our country. That's not
I'm just asking questions. I'm asking about your beliefs.
just asking questions. MAGA is a cult. MAGA
it's kind of cult-like to chant. Do you think it's cult-like to chant? She's doing her patriotic duty to shut down free press. Freedom of the press. Do you agree with freedom of the press? To ask questions? Challenge power? No? Okay.
This is stupid. Project 25 kills democracy.
How does it kill democracy?
Have you read it?
Yeah.
You have read it.
It's big, it's long.
It's big and it's long, and every single thing it says, they are trying to make come true.
And I mean, if Donald Trump was duly elected and they want to implement that, wouldn't that be democracy?
How do we know he was duly elected? When Elon Musk controlled the Pennsylvania voting. How do we know? How do we know? Why isn't Congress saying anything? Why aren't they saying, let's investigate this election? But Trump won, so suddenly it's not rigged.
So you have questions about the election?
I have questions. I have lots of questions.
Trump likes to say, oh, everything's fucking kosher. It's not fucking kosher, bud.
Jeff Fontier, 710KNUS. So protesters today a lot feistier than they were in the past. And they don't like those gotcha questions. Like, how dare you ask questions to challenge their perception and policy beliefs and things like that. And they also really don't believe in the freedom of the press when you're asking them tough questions. So, I am all done. It is very cold out here today. And glad to get away from some of the more violent elements of that protest. God bless you and yeehaw.